Yeah, it's Halloween week, baby. I got my dog in here with me. It's week 8 breakdown. Let's get it. Yeah, it's Super Bowl Sunday. We back, baby. Appreciate you. Now, appreciate you now. Mine first, cause I won. Ooh, suited and booted. Y'all give it up for Halloween in this thing. One time in this thing. I think I might wear it the whole time. Should I wear it the whole time? I think I should wear it the whole time. I think I might wear it the whole time. I adjusted it a lot because it's new. Oh no. Y'all see my mic fall? All right, let me get it together here. Since we are filming, I can kind of see. I can kind of not see. Y'all, welcome back. Hold on, wait. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a little fuzzy, but I can see. Y'all give it up. We back in this thing. We back. Baby, it is Halloween week. As you can see, I am suited and booted for the occasion, and we appreciate you. It was not a good week for me in fantasy, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all see jump my head? I tell y'all all the time, fantasy football is an emotional sport, and y'all gotta stay with me, baby. I had to do the intro the right way, so y'all knew it was me up under this thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't mind me. I'm gonna be adjusting it a couple of times, but I think it looked good. I think it looked good, especially for the occasion of Halloween. Break it in a little bit. I don't even know if I'm really doing Halloween this year. I don't know, but that's neither here nor there. That's just because I'm a traveling man, if you will, and we're gonna get right into this thing. Georgia didn't play, so I didn't have to worry about that. In case you guys can't tell, it is me, the savvy one, up under here. That's why I did the whole first part of it with no mask, so I could come back and mask up. Oh, y'all ass. We're doing this Halloween special. But yeah, Georgia couldn't lose. The Falcons lost to the second worst team in the NFL. I wish there was a boo button, but I'm just gonna go because it threw me for a loop. I'm gonna get the boo button on here. Don't worry about it. Get all that stuff taken care of. Yeah. So 34-10 to Miami. It's awesome. It's great. Bijan had a bad week. Drake London didn't play. Michael Penix didn't play. But you know, we here. We live. We lit. I got 1 out of 3 wins. I finally had my bad loss in my main league. I had a squeak by loss, barely a loss, like by maybe 2 points in one league, and then I barely won by like 7 points in another league. But we're picking up these victories, and even with the loss in the league, I'm still in like 8th place, and it's only week 9, so we still got 6 weeks to bust a move. So that's probably gonna be my rant today. It's the halfway mark. You guys You guys that are right there, if you're not in 12th place, if you're in 9th place or 8th place, you still have a chance unless unless you're 0-8 and everybody's 8-0. There's no way that everybody can be undefeated. So you should have a shot. Y'all give it up one more time. We back in this thing. It is about 4 minutes in. It's time to get it in. That Halloween special. Y'all know where we about to go. We about to hit those platforms. Here come the echo. Y'all know I love to do the echo every time I do it. Superstars. Where Jonathan Taylor. Y'all give it up for that young man. I haven't put nothing up on the screen yet. I said Jonathan Taylor. Y'all know it's one person every week that's on every list. This week, it's Jonathan Taylor. I appreciate you. Y'all know where I'm going first, right to that. That is the Scary Sleeper app for the Halloween special if you're new to the podcast. And there it is. I'm jerking my head all over the place. It's slide. This thing at the top of my head soon. Y'all know I got a lot of hair right now. Then at the top of my head, every time I snip my head, that they fall off. That's okay. We're going to work it out. Jonathan Taylor, y'all give it up for that young man to the tune of, I have to read through this. It's actually pretty cool. Let me slide over here. You guys can see me, right? There I am. I'm going to do this. To the tune of, what did I say, 12 carries, 153 yards, 2 tutties, another 2 catches for 21 yards, another tutty in this thing. Listen, I told y'all last week, Jonathan Taylor is on a heater right now. When I say he's the number 1 running back in fantasy, especially after how Bijan and Christian McCaffrey just recently performed, Jonathan Taylor has not had a performance like that. Please go find it for me. I will wait. I ain't saying he top 3 every week, but I'm also saying he ain't had no negative output. I would have to go back and look, but I don't think he's had any negative output like 2.5 points or 5.2 points or nothing like that. It's always double digits for that young man. So y'all let me know what y'all think. I think that JT Money has been nothing short of money, and big money at that. Breece Hall, y'all give it up for that young man. Breece Hall had 1 completion. He threw a pass. That was a tutty. Oh, Lord. All right, let me see if I can read this thing. It says, 1-on-1 completions, 4 yards, a tutty, 18 carries, 133 yards, and 2 more tutties. Don't forget about the 2 catches on 3 targets for 14 yards. That's a hell of a day at the office, Mr. Hall. Turn this way. Sorry, I know I want y'all to see all my stuff on the computer, but, I'm halfway blind today. Yep. Jordan Love. I love you, Jordan. Jordan Love. I wish you would have did this last year when you was on my team, but you didn't, and that's okay, but you're doing it now. And you did it to Aaron Rodgers. Is that you, Aaron? I can't see. Is that? Not this time. Jordan Love said, you let me come over here. We not having that. I don't lose to my mentors. To the tune of 20. What did it say? 29? 29 completions on 37 attempts, 360 yards, and 3 tutties. You know what? Why am I struggling with this? I'm about to. I got y'all. There we go. Why am I struggling with this? I got y'all. Now I can read it real good. Wait a minute. Jordan Love? Yeah, 29, 37, 360, and 3 tutties with a 2-point conversion. 1 carry for -1 yards. He did not take a sack because that matters in the Dynasty special. James Cook, y'all give it up for that young man. To the tune of 19 carries, 200 yard performances. Make my little bony soul happy. 216 yards and 2 tutties in this thing. Oh yeah, that's real good. That's real good right there. Yep. Yep. That is James Cook. And lastly, but not leastly, we needed this from this young man, that boy Saquon. I spent all last year saying, that boy Saquon helped me in the Dynasty Special get to the playoffs after going on a 4-game winning streak at the end of the season. Anyways, this is his best game of the year. To the tune of 14 carries, 150 yards. 14 carries. 14 for 150. So when I say yards per carry not that good, that boy Saquon, I'm talking about eating the Giants up. The Giants will forever remember Saquon Barkley from the good side and the bad side, because he be busting their ass. No big deal. He just, every time he play over there, he bust their ass. And he just sometimes you gotta pop out and show him, you know what I'm saying? So what y'all get for letting him go? That's what happens. What I say, 14 carries, $150 and a tutty. 4 catches, 24 yards. Another tutty. In this thing. That's that boy Saquon. That is your top 5 for the Sleeper app. We'll slide right over to the old. Let me get it right here, because I ain't gonna do it later. Y'all see me? I'm in the window. It's the Halloween special. Come on, we get close. Later on, we're gonna talk about how I got new ducks on the shelf too. Y'all only see the ducks. Y'all don't even be paying attention. No big deal. On to the old OG special, where move, yes. Jonathan Taylor back at the top one more again. I do like to read the stats twice, and this time I can see it real good because I'm on a different platform. It is 12 carries for $153. 12 carries, $153. That is crazy work. Goodness. 2 tutties, 2 catches, 21 yards, another tutty, 37.4 fantasy points over here. Appreciate you. Did I clap? I guess I'm gonna clap. James Cook. We're gonna use that for Jonathan Taylor and James Cook. Segue, boom, both of them to the tune of 19 carries, 216 yards, 2 tutties in this thing. 216 yards, 19 carries. 19 carries, 200 yards. Not 100 yards, 200 yards. That's 10 yards a carry. What are we doing? That's 10 yards a carry in the NFL. What a good team. He just 10 yards at a time, no big deal. James Cook. Lord have mercy. That boy Saquon. 14 carries, $150 and a tutty. 4 catches, 24 yards. Another tutty in this thing. This is the old OG special. Y'all see that boy Tucker Kraft Tuckeroni and cheese, if you will. Oh, that's a good name. Y'all, anybody who want to use that, you're welcome. It's Kraft Tuckeroni and cheese, and that uses both of his names fully. Appreciate you. To the tune of what that boy did: 7 catches, 143 yards, and 2 tutties in this thing on 9 targets. You know that the receivers get stripper love over here. I mean, extra cake. Just saying. And that boy Breece Hall threw 1 pass. It was a tutty. Caught 2 more passes for 14 yards. Had 18 carries for $133 and 2 more tutties in this thing. That's how you make it to the top 5. And let's not forget about 1, 2, 3, 4. Breece Hall was number 5 on that list. That Jonathan Taylor, James Cook, Saquon, Tucker, Kraft Tuckeroni and cheese, and Breece Hall. We will slide over to the old League of Record, the one I pay attention to the most. I pay attention to them all, but this is the one I pay attention to the most because I'm the commissioner, because I don't have a choice. And James Cook on this side, I don't want all over those stats. I'm not going to read the same stats twice. That is that young man, Jonathan Taylor. Yep. Breece Hall, one more again. Breece Hall. That boy, I love saying this. That boy Saquon. You know, because his name Quan and my name Quan. And rest in peace to rich homie Quan. All the Quan. Appreciate that. All the Quan. And new to this list, because it is the old Seven Every Do for your Booski Dude, aka the league of record, aka the main league. That is Jalen Hurts. Y'all clap it up for that young man. Jalen Hurts, the highest scoring quarterback in my league this week by .9 fantasy points. Because he's number 5 on the list, and number 6 is Jordan Love. So there's that. To the tune of 15 completions on 20 attempts, a buck set, still not 200 yards. Doesn't matter. 4 tutties in this thing. Jalen Hurts did not have any rushing touchdowns yesterday. Y'all write that down, because they be on him about how he steals all the touchdown work and all that, whatever the case may be. And he ain't even score a rushing touchdown. All right, that is your platform superstars. Y'all give it up for the platform superstars. And as I sit here, I do not see my cellular device. Oh, there it is. Because y'all know what we got to do next, and I got 6 minutes to do it. I'm going to lay this right here. I'm going to get y'all set up. Y'all know, for everybody who pulled up to the party, there was somebody who did not pull up to the party, and therefore they got put on, stop me if you've heard this before with the echo, lockdown. I did not make a list. I just slide through. We're going to go back to that matchup from last week, Tuesday, week 8. We can start on my team, and here we go. All right, that is family business. We'll come back to that because I'm working. Rico Dowdle has come back down to earth lately. 54 yards, lockdown. I started that Falcons defense yesterday. Not yesterday, Sunday. It was trash. It didn't work out very well. Oh, the OG specials where I lost 121.2 to 119.1 on Terry McLaurin. Thanks, Terry McLaurin. I love you. We gotta have something for the kickers. Chris Boswell got me 20 points. When I say kickers be kicking, we'll come back to that. Nick Chubb, 8.9 fantasy points. That's lockdown. Taz Johnson, no receivers out there. 5 catches, 43 yards. That is lockdown. And now he ruled out. Never mind it. We'll come back to that. That shit pissed me off. Oh my gosh, that pissed me off. That means my dynasty team about to go ham. Rachaad White, lead running back, 8.1 fantasy points. That's a lockdown. Keenan Allen, 4 catches, 44 yards. That is lockdown. If I ever heard a lockdown. Ooh. That is all for that young man. Oh, Calvin Nunn guy. He's a RB2. I'm not gonna count him in that. Jerry Jeudy, no catches, no yards, lockdown. That is crazy work. Christian McCaffrey, 25 yards rushing, 9.8 fantasy points. That's a lockdown. Him and Bijan did that in the same week. Ain't that crazy? Calvin Austin, 4 catches, 28 yards, lockdown. Tyler Warren, I hate to say this because I have him in the league, but he got locked down. 4 catches, 53 yards. The Tennessee Titans are really good against tight ends. The Tennessee tight ends is what their name should be. Ramondre Stevenson in the backfield for the Patriots once again. The Browns are really good against running backs, and so the Browns are really good on defense. Let's just write that out. I spot started the Bengals defense in the Savvy special. It cost me 15 points. I mean, I wouldn't have won or nothing like that, but I scored 70. So I would have at least looked decent with the 6 points that the Browns defense gave me. That's me not sleeping on defense. And Myles Garrett had 5 sacks. Myles Garrett had 5 sacks. God dang it, Myles Garrett had 5 sacks. Calvin Ridley, lockdown. That is Alec Iman and Chimere DK until further notice over there in Titans country on offense. Aaron Jones, first game back from injury. I'm not going to get you this week. Wandale Robinson, 3 catches, 48 yards, lockdown. No Malik Neighbors, no Cam Scatterbo. They need everything they can get from over there. Mark Andrews, 3 catches, 34 yards, lockdown. Darnell Mooney, Drake London was hurt. Kirk Cousins was playing. Better passer than Michael Penix, in my opinion, if he has time. 1 catch, 11 yards, lockdown. Jonnu Smith is back down to earth for the Steelers. 2 catches, 17 yards. Lockdown. I say lockdown. Bijan Robinson, 25 yards and a fumble, 5.8 fantasy points. Lockdown. Alvin Kamara, 2 catches. Try to count his fantasy points in my head, but you can't tell without the catches. AJ Brown didn't play. I don't know why he's still in the lineup. Jake London also didn't play. This person's not even setting a lineup. That makes me so mad. Except for when I got to play them. Then they'll come back and everything will be in place. Stupid. They got all these pieces over here. Never mind it. Oh, Dak Prescott, 188 yards, 2 picks. Lockdown. That is a lockdown. Dalton Kincaid, 1 catch, 23 yards. The Bills scored 40 points. Lockdown. Could just sit that right there. Let's see here now then yet. Justice Hill, 0 points. 0.2, lockdown. TJ Hawkinson has not been good this year. 4.6 fantasy points. That's lockdown, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Debo was on the field. 3 catches, 11 yards. Lockdown. Ooh. Romeo Dobbs, 3 catches, 44 yards, and must have a 2-point conversion. Yes. Other than that, lockdown. Look like yeah, so we right back to it. Let's see here. Taylor Warren, that is 62 yards. That is a lockdown, 9.3 fantasy points. Dalton Schultz, that is 4.4 fantasy points, 2 catches, 24 yards, lockdown. Quinn Johnston, goose egg, lockdown. That's crazy work. Chuba Hubbard, not over 10 points. There is an adjustment happening in the backfield in Carolina. Y'all get ready for that. Lockdown. Matthew Golden, 3 catches, 4 yards. Enough said. Hunter Henry, 1 catch, 7 yards, and a touchdown. It's not very often there's a touchdown on lockdown. I say that anytime it happens. Marvin Mills, 1 rush for 18 yards. Yeah, no catches. Lockdown. Yeah. Hayes Franklin. Where's that at? Oh, down here. There it is. Jaden Daniels didn't play. God, Cam Scatterville missed you already. Evan Ingram, 4 catches, 36 yards, lockdown. Darius Slayton had a long touchdown call back. I'm not even going to call your name. I feel bad for you because it wasn't pass interference. It wasn't pass interference, my boy. I synced it. Kenny Gainwell, 3.5 fantasy points, locked down. Tony Pollard, another change of the guard is happening over there. Tajay Spears is back. Jordan Mason, because they were behind, you got game scripted out, but that's lockdown, my boy. K-Dot, 4 catches, 40 yards. They ain't got no receivers right now, lockdown. Yeah, you gotta do better, my boy. Ski. Tyrone Tracy led the backfield after Cam Scatterville left 7.3 fantasy points. That's lockdown because he got hurt before the second quarter, before halftime. Nico didn't play. Zach Ertz, 4 catches, 16 yards. They ain't got no receiver. Oh, no. Terry McLaurin and Debo played. Still locked down. You're the starting tight end. You're the starting tight end. Keon Coleman, then Quinshawn Judkins, 19 yards. That Patriots defense is real. If you don't have them, go get them. If you didn't get them, you missed them. Appreciate that. Jake Ferguson, goose egg. Number 1 tight end in fantasy, goose egg. Probably not number 1 no more. Harold Fan in top 10 fantasy. You heard it here first. Emeka Egbebu in my Ron Gronkowski voice. Emeka Egbebu got 3 catches, 35 yards. That's a lockdown for a starting receiver. Just saying. Ooh, Steelers, -8 points on defense. That's light up. Them boys got lit up. That is all of the lockdown candidates I see. I'll give it up for the lockdown. Kind of rolled over into the other side, but that's okay. And since I'm already scrolling through, we'll slide and check on these news, notes, and updates, if you will. I see a questionable tag by Brian Thomas Jr. He wore a harness on his injured right shoulder during Wednesday's practice. That was 57 minutes ago. That's live updates for y'all. Appreciate that. Getting better and better day by day. He's had a shaky start to the season. It has been a little for Brian Thomas Jr., but I'm keeping him. in hopes that it gets better. Jacoby Myers and Brock Bowers are supposed to expected to return this week. I'm reading that from the Jacoby Myers side. It comes from the Brock Bowers side in the Dynasty special. Appreciate you. Slide through one more again. I don't see any questionable tags here or there or anywhere. Keep sliding. Keep sliding. Saquon. That boy Saquon did have a hammy injury. If you didn't take Bigsby like I did in the Dynasty special, I actually drafted him and then dropped him and had to pick him back up. But whatever. Neither here nor there. I got him. Saquon. They're going on bye, so it might not be anything serious. But keep your eyes peeled for that news and information. Just got a update. Giants rookie Cam Scatterville's gruesome injury was even worse than it looked. New details reveal. That is right now, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll go get those updates for you and have that for you by next week at the latest. That is in real time. We got that update. Kyler Murray should be back this week. The Eagles are on bye. We're not worried about A.J. Brown. Nor a top 10 jersey, not top 10 anymore because you've missed a couple games. But Drake London remains day to day, and I'm sure he'll play. Bad as that went last week, he better play. His ass better play. I need him on the field. We can't be losing like that. I bet somebody the Falcons are going to win 12 games. I think we already got 5 losses. We can't lose no more. And there's a whole bunch of games we're going to lose. So, yeah. Probably not going to win 12 games. But it was a hot take anyway, so it would be too good for my little football soul, so it makes sense that it did happen. Anyways, Joe Flacco. See what Joe Flacco is looking like. Didn't hear anything about Joe Flacco. I just saw a questionable tag. He old, so he probably just had a maintenance day. Jaden Daniels, come back to work, please. We miss you. I need Zach Ertz. I mean, now I don't. Brock Bowers came back, but in the Dynasty special, I needed Zach Ertz. Michael Penix, come back to work. Puka. Puka is still questionable. You know, Puka get hurt 7 games out the year every year and still be top 5 in fantasy. Same thing with Nico Collins. Concussion. So he's in concussion protocol. And, that's either a game. It's either you play that same week or you miss a game or 2. Lately, the average recovery time for concussions has been 8 days equals you miss a game, unless you have the Monday night game. So, the Vikings finally put Carson Wentz on IR, which means J.J. McCarthy is coming back to work. Appreciate that. J.J. McCarthy. Judkins is day-to-day. Was forced out Sunday. He was not doing very well in said game, but he had a shoulder injury. He's day-to-day. Isaiah Pacheco is week to week. Rashard Smith to the moon because Kareem Hunt is old. They're going to keep giving Kareem Hunt the ball because Isaiah Pacheco wasn't having a great year. This is why Kareem Hunt is relevant anyway, because Isaiah Pacheco has not been having a good year. And so, Rashard Smith to the moon. Let's see what the Hollywood Brown thing say. Hollywood, Andy Reid said he will not practice. So his health is going down. Rashee Rice to the moon, Travis Kelce to the moon without Hollywood Brown. Appreciate that. We already talked about J.J. McCarthy. One day, Ricky Pearsall. One day, Ricky. Ricky. And that seems to be all of the notes and news as far as injuries go that I have over here. We're going to slide right into... Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. Because I'd be forgetting it. For everybody that pulled up to the party that you knew was going to pull up, for people that were supposed to pull up but didn't pull up, we did that. What about the people that you weren't looking at? What about those people that was on your bench that you had a little bit of faith in, but not enough to start, and they went off? What about those surprise takers? How many of y'all got somebody on your team that scored 30 points this week that don't know him to score 30 points? If you got Saquon, your hand should be up in the air like you just don't care. If you have Jordan Love, it should be the same thing. Now, I'm not going to use these two specifically for the simple fact that they're already all over platform superstars. So, but you know their names. Appreciate you. Let's see here now then. Khalil Shakir got 20 points this week. That one makes me salty, but not too salty because I didn't lose to it. So I had a matchup in the Dynasty Special where I played the person who traded me Bo Nix for Khalil Shakir, and I beat them by 7, and I started Bo Nix. So yeah, that worked out for your boy. Tyjae Spears is on the surprise anchors list. After this week, though, it is not a surprise for the simple fact that this is the second week in a row. And we just didn't expect him to be that much better fantasy-wise than Tony Pollard. And I think that's what the issue is. Yeah, Saquon scored 33 fantasy points. Y'all clap like that. Young man. I had to get it on there. Good Lord. Like, I ain't seen Saquon score 30 fantasy points in a minute. Kareem Hunt continues to get random playing time, 40 yards rushing, like receiving touchdown. Malik Washington against the Falcons looked terrible on defense. How we get beat up by Miami like that? It makes me so sad. It makes me sad. Well, that's okay. All's well that ends well. Josh Downs. Although anything coming from Daniel Jones shouldn't be too surprising, it hasn't been Josh Downs. It has been Michael Pittman. Let's see here. Now, this is super shocking, super duper shocking. Let me check this out real fast. He might be on this list. Breece Hall. His second highest performance of the year was 17.5 fantasy points. That's 15 fantasy points lower than what he did on Sunday. Appreciate that. So he, it's almost like he played 2 games. Appreciate you. Slide. I don't see Joe Flacco. Every time Joe Flacco on here with 25 fantasy points, I'm going to say something. I'm not just going to be talking about Joe Flacco like he's not a competent NFL backup or NFL run. RJ Harvey, like he's not a competent NFL quarterback. Talking about Joe Flacco. RJ Harvey, 3 total touchdowns. Appreciate that. Kwani Vidal. He on the bench. That's why I can. Jeez. Chase Brown. I don't know how long that's going to last because the Jets are trash. I don't know. I could have started any defense in that game and been. Christian Watson. 4 catches, 85 yards in his debut for the season. Appreciate that, Christian Watson, my boy. Everybody done picked you up. I don't need you, but everybody done picked you up. Let's see here now then. Yeah, I don't see too much going on down there. I don't see too much going on up there. All that's not shocking. None of that is shocking. Troy Franklin. Hey, Franklin. 6 catches, 89 yards, 2 touchdowns. I had to feel that a little bit in the main league. I lost to that. No big deal. No big deal. Jalen Waddle. I know I'm naming a lot of Dolphins because they scored a lot of points on the Falcons. The Falcons are trash last week. Stupid. It's all dumb. That's okay. That's how you play the game. You play to win the game, you know? You play to win the game. That Buccaneers defense went nuclear on the Saints. I'm about to read the stats because I'm intrigued. 1.6 points allowed. Each interception, 2. That's 4 points. Each run recovery, 2. That's 4 points. Each sack, that's 5. That's 1 point per sack. Pick 6. Less than 300 yards. Yeah, they went ham on that'll get you benched, won't it, Spencer Rattler? I don't want to tell nobody. And those are your surprise anchors. Y'all give it up for the surprise anchors. Ew. I don't know where we are in time, but I only got 2 things left to do, and one of them is lineup, and one of them is the rant. And so I will take one final break right here, and then we'll be right back to get that done. All right, we back, baby, for that last round. And y'all know what we about to do. We have to let you know who's rocking with the crew. I'm gonna have a button. Just haven't done it yet. All right, it's time to check those lineups out. Y'all know. Go ahead and breathe it in. That is the Halloween Sleeper app for those of you who are once again new to the podcast. And y'all see Northeast Drizzy. Yep. Drake May, listen, if it wasn't for Patrick Mahomes, Drake may be the number one quarterback in fantasy. I'm just saying. Never mind the fact that I got Bo Nix on my bench, who's also top 5. We'll get back to all those things at a later date. But you see Northeast Drizzy. Okay. I am in the struggle at running back because while Trey Benson still has one more game left, which means he won't be back this week, I lost Cam Scatterboo for the season. So there you go. So no more Cam Scatterboo at running back. That shuts that down. So Michael Carter got dropped and re-picked back up. And Emmanuel Wilson got me double digits this past week. So looks like that's who we are rocking with for the running back spots. Now, Drake May, locked in, top 5, whatever. Justin Jefferson, locked in, top 5, whatever. Keenan Allen has been a top 10 wide receiver all year, locked in. Brock Bowers, please, because I need those points. I'm not going to be getting them at running back, but if I get them at quarterback and all the receiver spots and tight end, and my defense is looking good too, we'll get to all that in just a second. But if Brock Bowers can come back and jump back in and get 15, 16, 17, 18, 29, 39, 172 points that he was getting, appreciate that. Zach Ertz in the flex spot for the simple fact that he's not Brock Bowers. Brian Burns, listen. Brian Burns, thank you so much, because if you didn't play last week, I probably wouldn't have won. You got them points. You got that one sack. Got double-digit points, even though you was halfway hurt. We appreciate that. Shout out to Alex Singleton. He got me a nice little chunk of points last week, but he is not Ernest Jones. Ernest Jones back in this thing. Appreciate that, Ernest Jones. And that boy Tyke Smith is on bye this week. I'm going to go right now because I think I already know who I'm picking up. I already got it set up. Yeah, if all goes well, it'll be Kevin Byard filling in for Tyke Smith this week. And then we'll be back to our regularly scheduled program all the way up until week 14. And I already got Carl Granderson on the bench for that, and I ain't getting rid of him. So I can keep him to have somebody for Brian Burns, but I appreciate that. Right now, the DB spot's empty. By the time y'all see it, it won't be. It shouldn't be. That is the Sleeper app. We'll slide over to the old OG special. And it's starting to come together over here, ladies and gentlemen. Indiana Dimes at the top of the list right there. You see it? Locked in. Jahmyr Gibbs back from bye. Also locked in. Tajay Spears, 2 weeks in a row being the lead back on your team means you are the second leading running back on my fantasy team. And appreciate you. So there's that. Teteroy McMillan locked in. He's been consistent, steady Eddie all the way through the season so far. And we like that. Appreciate that from you, Ted Macaroni. Kyle Pitts in the regular tight end spot because he has also been Mr. Consistent. That way I can put Trey McBride in that flex. If I can get a lot of points out that flex, it'd be real good for me. Now, see, I keep hitting my face on the mic. It's because I can't see it. Exactly. That Patriots defense reminded me last week not to go against that Patriots defense, because if I would have started the Patriots defense over the Falcons defense, I would have a victory in this league this week. So that's on me. I got to eat that. And kickers be kicking, but when they kick like that, got me 20 points last week in 2 leagues. You say they named Chris Boswell. Appreciate you. Yep, that is the OG special. We will slide on over to the old League of Record, the old main one, the old 7 Avenue for your Booski Doop. And we hope this is the week that Lamar Jackson comes back to work. Because you had us all in our hopes and feels. He has had 2 full practices. So we will hope for the best there. And that young man makes it back to the field. Stop it, Clover! Cat. Mel can probably hear it in the background. She got separation anxiety so bad I can barely film. That's okay, I love my little sprout. That boy Bijan, I need that bounce back. I need that bounce back from Bijan Robinson. Appreciate you. That's all I'm going to say about that, because I'm real sad that he had a bad week last week. No big deal. He'll be back. Ramondre, RB2, no big deal. It's the best I got at running back 2. It may not be the best I have, but it's the one I have the most faith in right now, because I don't trust Tony Pollard because of what I said about Tajay Spears. Bill Krosky in a bad matchup with Seattle. Anytime that they're in passing script, he is not relevant. And so I think that the Patriots will beat the brakes off the Falcons, because they're not playing very well right now, and the Patriots are playing outstanding right now. And so, Ramondre Stevenson against my Falcons. Jonathan Smith and Jimba, what's understood don't need to be explained. Appreciate that. George Pickens, same deal. As long as you top 5, you in the lineup. Tyler Warren, same deal. Tyler Warren been top 3 pretty much all year long. I'm never sitting that man. Right now it says Brashard Smith. That is Isaiah Pacheco's backup. Because if it's only Kareem Hunt and Brashard Smith, I'm going to bank on the young talent. Like, if the opportunities will come, which means the rhythm will get built, which means it'll get more regular, and then, that Seahawks defense, they didn't play last week, which dropped them to number 3, but when they went on bye, they were number 1. That Patriots defense had something to say about that. And so they are in the lineup probably for the rest of the year. Don't care who they're playing. There's always one defense that's out there that's like that. This year, it is the Seattle Seahawks for me and the New England Patriots, who I have in the OG special. And kickers be kicking when they kick like that. You say their name. 20 points from him last week in 2 leagues. Chris Boswell, appreciate you. Listen, Chris Boswell, you looking at Chris Boswell records, and it'll let you know why I be so, why I'm on the Chris Boswell bandwagon so heavy. Just like I was with Chris Boswell, appreciate you. And when the Falcons have a good kicker, I'm on that bandwagon too. But that boy Youngway got fired this year, so... that is your starting lineups for the leagues that I am participating in this year. Let me give this a quick little refresh and see what those numbers look like. We are about to rant. It is coming. Nothing. Good to go. All right. Don't need it. Appreciate you. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is week 8. For my this rant specifically is for my teams that are under 500. I'm also a team that's under 500 in 2 leagues. Right now, I'm 3-5 in the Dynasty Special. If I was 4-4, I'd be a 6 seed. But I'm a 5-loss team. I'm a 12 seed right now. But because it's based off of who scored most points, it don't matter who you beat. You just got to get wins. And so I want to say, matter of fact, I'm going to go look right in front of y'all. Right in front of y'all, I'm going to go look. Because these are the things that are intriguing to me. This is the stuff that keeps me motivated. People, my points keep going up. Who is getting all these points gained over here? I don't know, but I like it. Anyways, over here. Slide to these standings real quick. The 7 seed. It's 4-4. 8 seed, 9 seed, 10 seed, 11 seed, all 4-4. If I was 4-4 right now with all other stats being the same, I'd be an 8 seed, not a 6 seed. And not this week, but next week I play the 7 seed. So all I need is for 1, 2, 3 of those teams to lose, and I bet you 2 of them play each other. So that'll probably help. And then we'll be right back in the thick of it. In the OG special, I'm 2-6. 2-6. But there's 3 other 2-6 teams. So it's top heavy. So meet me in the middle. If I can grab that 6 seed or something like that, and I might be able to make some noise and knock off one of those top seeds. Because, you know, top seeds. I've been a top seed before. I know the mentality. I know it's about to be happening out there. And sadly, I was on the roll. I was on a good little roll, and I had to come back down to earth. So, the Bijan thing happened. Lamar didn't play. Lamar not playing hasn't really affected me because of Daniel Jones. Y'all give it up for Indiana Dimes. I'm not going to sit here. The Daniel Jones slander has to stop. I'm going to say it every week for the rest of the year. The Daniel Jones slander has to stop. That guy is a MVP candidate as we speak. But no, go check your standings. I gotta go look at that one too. Because this is the type of stuff that I do. I just pull it right up. Let me see here. Now, then, yet. And I go to the playoff bracket. And I look at the 6 seed. 6 seed's 4-4. But the 8 seed is 3-5. And I'm 2-6. So, I got 6 weeks to make some noise. I just got to keep putting this thing together and put some wins out. I don't know what type of people you guys are when it comes to winning and losing. Losing hurts my soul, but I'm never going to stop trying. Because I feel like if I stop trying, then I'm guaranteeing the L. You'll lose 100% of the games you don't try in. I feel like, So I say that to say this, ladies and gentlemen, stand patient. This thing can flip at the drop of a dime. I got 2 teams in my league right now that are 1-7. Those 2 teams are probably done. Cause you gotta win. It's 15 weeks over there. So if I win 8 games and I already beat one of those, I already beat both of those teams. So if I get to 8 wins and they both at 1, they're eliminated. Neither one of them can make the playoffs over me. So we're in that type of territory. But even still, I scored 68 points. That was the second lowest over there this last week. I thought I've been 130, 140, 120, and back to back to back to back to back. This fantasy stuff will humble you real quick. Brought me right back down to earth. I was riding the wave. But after I checked everything out, like I just did, I went through and checked everything out. I'm in a good spot, man. I'm in a good spot in all these leagues. It's not over until the fat lady starts singing, and I can't hear her. I can't hear her. I can't hear her. I had to give it to her. So, for those people who are rocking till the wheels fall, stand patient. Your time is not done yet. There's still 6 more weeks left in the season. Don't sell yourself short, ladies and gentlemen. You are good at what you're doing. Hit me up if you have any questions. I do like to answer advice questions, even for the person that I'm playing against. The people in my league will tell you, I want everybody to be at full strength because I'm the type of person that likes to win. And so, these wins feel better when I know that you didn't start 3 people who are on IR or you didn't run out of running backs or nothing like that. So I like full strength teams. I don't want you to be, I don't really know how to play this here. No, I'm going to help you get right to your full potential. Then push your ass. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. So fantasy football is an emotional sport. I'll never stop saying it. I've been doing this for 12 years now. 12 years straight. 11 years as a commissioner, so I did it 1 year to learn how the leagues and all that stuff work. The very next season, I wanted to be a commissioner. So 12 years strong, 11 years as a commissioner. We do what we do. But stay patient, my friends. It's not over yet. Not till you see that little X by your name that says you're not making the playoffs. So if you're working, continue to work. It's your boy, the Savvy One, and we are outie 5,000. 5:30. I love you guys. Happy Halloween. Y'all go outside, be safe, check your candy. They doing crazy stuff outside. I don't know why they be doing that to the kids. We love the kids. That's stupid. Get it together, people. Same time, place next week. I won't be wearing a mask. I love you guys. Peace.